Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 14-6, precision. Let's look at our first problem. Marta wants to compare the length of a ribbon to the length of a cube train. So she's going to draw a circle around the object that is shorter. How can she do this? So we see that there's ribbon and there's 3 cubes. So she wants to see which one is shorter. So we are going to start at this end when we measure. Here's 1 cube, 2 cubes, and 3 cubes. So that's our cube train. Which looks shorter, the ribbon or the cube train? The cube train is shorter, so we are going to draw a circle around the object that is shorter, which is the cube train. So we always place the cube train at the end here when we're measuring. See this line right here? So we always start it there so we can measure the length, and we see that the ribbon sticks out more. So if we draw this line here, we see that the ribbon is that much longer. See how it sticks out? So that ribbon is longer. All right, let's move on. Let's watch our video.
Here is a pencil. Marta wants to see whether this pencil is longer or shorter than 7 cubes. What attribute is Marta comparing? She is comparing length. Do you think the pencil will be longer or the cubes will be longer? Let's find out. Marta is building a cube train. If she uses all the cubes here to make her cube train, will she have used the correct number of cubes? Yes, she will use 7 cubes. Why does it help to line up the ends of the objects you are comparing? If the ends are lined up, you can look at the other end to compare the length. Is the cube train longer than the pencil? How do you know? Yes, the cube train is longer than the pencil. The cube train sticks out farther than the pencil when they are lined up next to each other. What does the 7 and the picture of the cube represent? It represents Marta's cube train of 7 cubes. Marta is going to circle the picture of the longer object. Should she draw a circle here? Why? Yes, she should draw a circle here. This represents the cube train, and the cube train is longer than the pencil. Now you know how to compare the lengths of 2 objects by using precision.
Great job!
All right, we're at our guided practice. Let's look at our first problem. Make a cube train with the number of cubes shown. Compare the length of the cube train to the object, and then draw a circle around the one that is longer. So we have a branch, and then we have this cube train we're going to make with 5 cubes. So let's draw some cubes. We're going to approximate our cubes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which one is longer? The cube train. You see how the branch is shorter and the cube train goes farther than that branch? Let's look at number 2. So now we're going to make a cube tower with the number of cubes shown, and then compare the height of the cube tower to the object. So we will put the cube tower starting at that bottom as close as I can get it. And we're going to draw a circle around the one that is taller. So is that cube tower taller than that leaf? No, the leaf goes way farther than that cube tower. So we're going to circle the leaf. Okay, this is our independent practice, but let's do a few together. So for number 3, you're going to make a cube train or a cube tower with the number of cubes shown. And then for number 3, we're going to compare the height of the cube tower to the acorn. So we have this acorn and we need to make a cube tower using 3 cubes. If you have cubes, use them. I'm going to draw them. So here's our first cube, second cube, and our third cube. So which one is taller? You're going to draw a circle around the one that is taller. Is it the cube train or the acorn? It's the cube, so we'll just circle the cubes on the paper. Let's look at number 4. You're going to compare the length of that pine cone to the cube train, and we're going to mark an X on the one that is shorter. So we need to make a cube train with 7 cubes. If you have cubes, make that. I'm going to draw it. I'm going to start at this line right here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which one is longer? I think the cube train is a lot longer. It went farther than that acorn. So that means the pine cone is shorter. So we will mark an X on that pine cone. Number 5, we're going to compare the height of the cube tower to the leaf. And then we're going to draw a circle around the one that is taller. So we have to put 4 cube trains starting down here. So we know that it's a correct comparison. That's 3, and I'm going to actually go up here, which is going to make it a little messy. So I'm going to change the color here. This is 4. So which one is taller? It looks like the cube train is much taller. So we're going to circle that. All right, number 6. We're going to compare the length of the flower to the cube train, and we're going to mark an X on the one that is shorter. So 6 cubes in the cube train. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which one is shorter, the cube train or the flower? The flower, because you see how the cube train goes farther than the flower. So we're going to mark an X on that flower. So now for number 7, we're going to compare the length of the cube train to the twig and then draw a circle around the one that is longer. So we are going to put 5 cubes. Let's make this a different color. Let's make it green. So we're going to put 5 cubes. We're going to start at this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5 cube trains. Which one is longer? It looks like that twig is longer. The cube train is shorter. So we are going to circle the twig. All right, superstars, you've done an awesome job. I am so proud of you. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.